With the world's economy transforming to information age, ICT plays a big role in the economic development of every country, and the government of Rwanda is aware of this.
ICT in Rwanda is a very dynamic sector. We started the vision of around ICT started at the end of the 90s when the government of Rwanda, under the leadership of His Excellency the President Paul Kagame, was forming the 2020 vision. ICT was already recognized as a cross-cutting sector that was identified to support the entire vision.
Placing ICT at the core of our transformation agenda, we can make sure that Africa is never again left behind.
There have been different successions of strategic plans with very specific actions which have positioned Rwanda as one of the countries that have made positive development in this sector. Many of the programs that other countries are currently rolling out were already rolled 3 or 4 years ago in Rwanda. The simple example is the national fiber optic backbone that was completed in 2010. Rwanda was the very first country in the region to roll out the national backbone with 2,300 kilometers of fiber optic connecting up to 30 districts.
That was a great achievement, and because of that, that's why we are now able actually to roll out 4G, for example.
Now 4G is supplied and reaches all parts of Rwanda. This step was made easier by Ore Rwanda Network, which has the targets to increase access to the fast 4G internet up to 95% of the population by 2017. Tigo is one of the communication operators who are sure to disseminate 4G to the lost customers, and was even the first one to provide 4G internet on mobile phones.
So this model is very good, and it's a very good approach where government and its partners invest in the core, in the backbone, the core infrastructure, and the local operators are able to do business by delivering the high-speed internet to the last client, to the direct individual customer.
Some people believe that Rwanda, being a small country, made everything easier for the rollout of 4G network.
It can be both an asset and also a challenge, because some big countries have a much larger population. When you talk about Nigeria, you're talking about 160 million. So the demographics are a bit different, and the business model are a bit different.
I wouldn't say that it was because it was easy. If it was easy, all the smallest countries than Rwanda would have connected, but they are not yet. I think it comes with a commitment and the will, and there's that political will and an understanding from people like us operators.
But definitely, Rwanda being also a small country, you can really cover it, a proper blanket coverage with 4G, better than some countries who don't have maybe higher density, who have large inhabited areas like forest, desert, things like that.
The expansion of 4G network in Rwanda is satisfactory, but there is still a long way to go when it comes to the sensitization of its use among Rwandans. Some don't even know what 4G is all about.
Hari naho mbona byanditse mbona handitseho umubare kane handitseho naga nyine nkumva bavuga ngo ni 4G.
4G is the latest technology, which means faster and very reliable technology, where you can connect to internet using your mobile phone. You can use dongles and various devices to get really fast internet.
The advantage of a high-speed internet is obvious to different consumers, but there are some who still think that 4G in an African country is only for luxury.
I don't think it's really a luxury product. as per se. And what we've seen is not specific to Rwanda, but all over the world. New application that has been coming like YouTube, you have more TVs now online. We've seen people demand for more internet, more speed increasing everywhere. And Rwanda is not a separate case. People want it, it's a basic utility now. It's not really a luxury as you can compare with the car analogy, you know. It's very different. This is a necessity.
TV10 was the first private TV station in Rwanda. They are one of the biggest consumers of 4G internet. Mugabo Jerome is the technical director of both TV and Radio 10. He explains how 4G is a necessity to them.
Umuvuduko w'iterambere dufite uratuma tugenda ku ntambwe imwe n'izibindi bihugu byateye imbere mu bijyanye no gutangaza amakuru cyane cyane kuko n'ubundi internet zifasha gutangaza amakuru. Kuba turi muri uwo muvuduko ntabwo twakoresha ibiri munsi yawo. Niyo mpamvu uvuga ni 4G ituma amakuru ibyo dushaka kugeza ku bo turi gushyira imbere bibagereho amahoro. Ndavuga mu buryo bwiza navuga kuri qualité nziza. Uwo mwanya nyine hatabayeho uburyo bwo gutinda internet ya 4G yari ikenewe, tandukanye n'izindi zajya zibanziriza usanga zigenda akanyamasyo.
The music industry in Rwanda is at its peak. Every day, many people are waiting for news related to their favorite artists, especially their latest song or video out. Nyarwanda.com is the #1 website in the sector. They believe that 4G network made their job easier.
Jewe 4G yaje ari igisubizo cyane. Yaje ari igisubizo kuko nari nzi neza yuko ibijyanye no kwihuta kwa internet cyangwa se kwihutisha akazi kwacu bizatworohera, rero biradufasha. Ahubwo twebwe ngiye nyumva ko mu Rwanda agiye kuza 4G, numva bitanashoboka, ariko numva bitanashoboka, ariko nkavuga reka tutegeze turebe. Numvise ko 4G yaje ndi mu bantu ba mbere bagiye gukoresha technology, kuko mu bintu dukenera hano dukenera internet yihuta, kuko ubundi niba uri ikinyamakuru gikora online uba ugomba kuba uwa mbere ku nkuru. Niba uvuye mu gitaramo wakufotoye amafoto 30 kandi ugomba kuyauploadinga kugira ngo abasomyi baze kubona, utaruhara aze kubona ko igitaramo cyagenze cyangwa se aze kubona ko event runaka yagenze. Urumva bisaba ko uza ukafite internet yihuta ugahita ukora ibintu byawe bikarangira.
Even if these people are enjoying the new network, they are also complaining about the prices.
4G ndahamya ko ari y'abantu bafite imishinga, ndavuga nka business nk'iya radio television, kuko ari na za television na radio bikora gusa online. Urumva aho ngabo byanze bikunze gukenera 4G, ariko kugena 4G kugira ngo usome amakuru kuri telefone, kuri tablet cyangwa kuri computer bisanzwe n'uburyo ihenze ndabona ko.
I'll be surprised if people complain about poor quality. That would be our main concern. So coming back to the pricing, you know, when you are starting a new network, you make very heavy investment and you don't have enough users on that network. So it's principally a kind of economies of scale. Right now the cost is a bit high because we are making heavy investments, but already we have managed to reduce more than 70%, and the prices, I can guarantee you, the more user we have, they will continue to go down. Yeah. So this is very normal when you are having a new product, you are having a better product on the market. It costs a lot at the beginning because of heavy investment, but gradually we have plans to reduce the prices really so that they can be affordable to the majority of Rwandans who needs it.
This might sound like a paradox, but there are some people who are enjoying 4G for free or at a cost of almost nothing. This place is called 4G Square. It is a one-stop center created in a bid to boost uptake of the 4G LTE internet services in the country. Many people come here and get connected to 4G.
Because I have your email, I can email you. We have also and the message you are talking to someone.
Quand je parle de l'Internet qui est rapide, c'est juste pour les recherches de l'école, pour ma mémoire. Parce que quand j'utilise l'Internet à l'école, c'est un peu lent. Mais quand je suis ici, c'est rapide. Je peux aller sur Google, sur YouTube, juste pour les recherches. Et puis en plus de cela, quand je vais causer avec mes amis à l'étranger, en utilisant l'application Skype, là, ça ne se coupe pas.
This young boy is called Mika and he is still in high school. He can't afford to pay for the device, therefore he comes here almost every day to enjoy free 4G internet in the surrounding of Tigo.
Urubyiruko muri iki gihe dukeneye ibijyanye na tekinoloji. Kugira internet buriya idufasha mu masomo yacu akenshi, ariko nkatwe muri vacances buriya ntabwo ari mu masomo gusa. Buriya muri vacances abantu dukunda indirimbo, filime, ibintu nk'ibyo biradufasha cyane nyine tukabona ibintu twakipa muri vacances. Ariko njyewe nyine ntabwo ari byo njyana gusa nyine na filime yenda zijyana n'indirimbo bajya kureba ko hari n'ahandi izindi nzandicishamo nyine nkagira wenda nka mu studio njyaho atanga wenda nk'indirimbo bakagira icyo bama nyine nanjye nkagira icyo nimara nk'umusore muri vacances nyine njyewe gerageza nyine kuza nyine ahantu nk'ahangaha ari wese ziri free nkaza nyine nkayikonekita nkabasha kugira ibyo nyine mbona byafasha nyine mu buzima bwanjye bwa buri munsi bisanzwe.
The most amazing initiative was the installation of 4G LTE in public buses around the city of Kigali.
We have people who are trying to put various services, like include in the buses how they can provide internet for people on the go.
Now the 4G in bus, I think the main thing or the main objective that we are trying to attain is first of all to create awareness about 4G. Many people hear about 4G but they simply don't know what 4G is about. So it's really to give people a test about 4G, but also we realize that we have hundreds of thousands of people commuting every day in buses, and during that time they are idle. Some of them is 10 minutes, 20, and other can actually be more than 45 minutes. So think about this as an opportunity for those people to actually have a productive time, because they can share, they can connect, they can access information. It's really about the information society, really empowering them, giving them an opportunity to do something meaningful and not just sit and wait for the bus to get to the destination.
People around Kigali are enjoying the free 4G internet, but what about those traveling to the province?
This effort will definitely grow and grow, and beyond Kigali, the next steps will be to look at other cities in Rwanda, allowing them also to enjoy the same benefit. And as you know, soon there will be also coverage along the roads, which will allow people actually on the road also to be able to use it. So I'm talking about intercities roads, not just the roads within the cities. So the vision is actually much bigger, is really to give an opportunity for hundreds of thousands, I would even say of millions of people commuting every day to actually be able to actually enjoy true broadband. We want Rwanda to be a connected country. We want the citizen, we want this nation to be a connected nation. So this is an effort towards that goal.
It's obvious that being able to enjoy 4G internet consists of owning the right device, which might seem difficult for the middle class people.
Unfortunately, when you have a lower end type of devices, you cannot get the full capabilities of 4G. But the good news is the devices are getting cheaper and cheaper. Now we are having on the market really good smartphones, which are getting more and more affordable, even to the people who don't have a lot of disposable income. So certainly at the beginning we'll have a certain category of customers, but I predict that we are forecasting indeed that more people are going to migrate when they be able to purchase very cheap smartphones.
The response is great because this is what people have been waiting for. This is what the customer just was waiting for. So having 4G, taking it anywhere he wants, using it anytime and the way he wants. We talked about the technology, what we've been able to bring on the market, and you asked the question, what next? In the past, the big question was infrastructure, connecting people. And today, the infrastructure is there. Different business models are set up. So now, the next phase is how do we use that infrastructure and that technology that is already available to now transform the lives of people? Because there's no need to have all this infrastructure if we're not able to transform the lives of every Rwandan. So we've been able to bring the information, the internet, people are informed, we've created the awareness, and we're now moving to the next level. We connected the people, we transformed the society, and now the next step is innovating.
The benefit around the internet are immense. The citizen upcountry somewhere, let's say in Yamasheke or somewhere in Kirehe, that person can grow his business. That person can be able to connect to suppliers. He can be able to know what is the trend of what is going on. He can adjust a production, let's say of maize, because he knows what is going on the global market. So really the internet is useful. It's not useful only for business. It's also useful for other purposes such as social, connecting, relating with others, and also most importantly, to get the information on time.
After what was done by all stakeholders in this ICT revolution, the ball is now in the camp of Rwandan people.